Over the years, I've been a huge fan of cable towers, but I've always had to do like hacks and DIYs in order to get the functionality that they should have had out of the box. I've done low rows and lat pull downs and flies and even belt squats. Well, GetRx just sent me the Phoenix plate loaded cable tower, and I'm checking it out, comparing it to my hacks to see how well it stacks up. These wall-mounted towers have been a part of my home gym journey since the very beginning. I got the Titan on Marketplace for like 150 bucks. I built a little base for it and made it my dedicated cable belt squat, which was super awesome. Then Bells of Steel came out with their version, which had holes along the uprights, which that opened up so many opportunities for connecting attachments to it. I ended up building a low row foot plate for that one. I added a 2x4 so you could do flies on it. A major downside to that Bells of Steel tower is that it was 60mm by 60mm uprights rather than a 2x2 or a 3x3, so it was really niche. You either had to make your own attachments for it or buy attachments from Bells of Steel, which were really limited. The whole time I was saying, why doesn't a company make a tower that's 3x3 with 1-inch holes with all of this functionality built into it? So when GetRx reached out to me offering to send me the Phoenix tower, I was like, hell yeah, bro, send it over. Finally, somebody's making a tower with all the stuff that I've been yelling about for all these years. By the way, I'm a GetRx affiliate, so if you want to buy a Phoenix cable tower or anything else from GetRx, consider using my affiliate link in the description. It doesn't cost you anything, but it goes a long way to supporting this channel. If you're looking to deep dive into these towers even more after this video, check out Gluck. He did an amazing video on the plate loaded version, and then Hybrid Resistance did a great video on the Selectorized version, so check those out. All right, before I jump into the functionality, I just want to talk about the build quality. This thing is 3x3 with 1-inch holes, 11 gauge steel. It's got supports on either side and it feels pretty robust. The pulleys are aluminum. The cables all roll very smoothly. Mine is plate loaded and it's got 8-inch sleeves on either side. So depending on what kind of plates you're using, you should be able to get plenty of weight on there. Because it's got 2 cables, when you're using them individually, it's a 2-to-1 ratio. You can link them together and get a 1-to-1 ratio. GetRx did send me this tower for free, but they didn't send any of their super cool attachments to go along with it. I'm not complaining about it. I just wanted to point out that they're making some really innovative attachments that go with any 3x3 upright. So they've got the lat pull and low row pad, which would be awesome for this thing because it basically doubles as a knee holder for lat pull downs and a foot plate for low rows. They've got the RX3 Optimus pad, which would also be awesome for this because that is your seat for lat pull downs, but it also articulates so it functions as a chest support pad as well. Check out their website. They've got a lot of cool stuff. I am stoked because I didn't get any of those attachments, but any of my 3x3 attachments do work on this thing. So I've been able to do a lot of the same things, mimic a lot of the same functionality with the attachments I already have. And that is the best benefit of companies adopting the 3x3 with 1-inch ecosystem, is that everything works with everything. So you're not stuck with just getting the stuff that's made for your rack. You can pick and choose which attachments you like the best and then use them with your rack. As long as everybody's playing together within the same ecosystem, it works. It's amazing. It's beautiful. The last thing to mention is what's included in the box. Well, in my case, the box had the tower, and then the accessory included was this handle. And I mean, not just one, I got 2 of these. Initial impressions, it's a good handle. Like, for something that comes standard with the machine, this is decent, man. It's metal, I think maybe aluminum. It's got knurl on it. One of my favorite things to do with both the Bells tower and the Titan tower, once I got them fixed up, was flies, man. I really enjoyed doing cable flies with them. Now, with my hacks that I had to do with the Bells, I used a 2x4, I bolted it on, had to use a couple pulleys. I was able to do a high and a low version, but I mean, it was kind of a pain in the ass to move it from each position. So when I did the Titan one, I just did it attached to the top of the Titan tower, and then it was always high flies, but man, it felt really good. And again, I loved how I was able to do that with such a small footprint. Now this beauty with these tornado arms on here, it doesn't need any sort of hack or mod to get it to work. It just does it straight out the box. And there you go. There's low flies. Boom, there you go, low flies. You have the ability to adjust it every 2 inches all the way up. And I can do them from here. I can do them from here. I can add a chest support pad and I can do them from here. This one I would say is definitely 100% better than my hack. It has so much more adjustability to it with the arms being able to articulate all the way back, all the way forward, up, down. There is endless amounts of positions you can put it in, and then you can just add attachments and give yourself some support. It's pretty amazing. Yeah, that's actually one of my favorite variations. And it's so much better than my DIY. Like, it doesn't even compare. I would take the tornado arms over a 2x4 any day. With my bells tower, I did hack myself into some lat pull downs, but it wasn't pretty. And due to the angle of where the cables pulled from, like it wasn't a straight lat pull down, actually I wasn't able to do proper lat pull downs with the Bells of Steel tower until I got the Matthew Porter attachment for it. So I'm gonna demonstrate how you can do lat pull downs with this tower without any extra attachments or anything. Okay. I lied when I said no extra attachments. Depending on how heavy you go, you may need something to hold your legs down. GetRx sells that foot plate / leg holder. I'm using this leg holder I got from Cara Metal. It's got a 5/8 inch hole, or a 5/8 inch pin on it, and I'm gonna use some Darko adapters to make it work on this. Now I'm using my bench as my seat just because I assume anybody who's doing this in a home gym already has a bench. Bench is like the easiest thing you can do as a seat, but you can also get a standalone seat. What's cool is the ability for these tornado arms to articulate. I can put them in the top position, and that gives me maximum range of motion. There are 2 cables, so if you use 2 separate handles, you can do unilateral work. Each one of those is gonna be a 2-to-1 when you're doing it. When you pull them at the same time, it's basically a 1-to-1, or you can connect them together with something like this. This is a Kaizen adapter. This is the one that Bells of Steel is selling, but we can attach these together and put on an attachment. Next one on the list is low rows. This is for my upper echelon home gym friends who don't like to do low rows while sitting on the ground. So basically, I set up my bench and then hop in a safety spotter arm. On the safety spotter arm, I get this foot plate here. Boom, bench comes back to about there. And here we go, low rows, baby. So as I'm running through these, I'm sort of weighing whether my hack was better or the machine is better. It's pretty much a no-brainer that a machine with this functionality built in is just gonna be better than anything I can hack together with wood and 2x4s and 4x4s. All right, so the last one that I'm going to test is belt squats on this thing. Now, out of the box, it doesn't have belt squat functionality, and you really have to get kind of creative with it. What helps though is that these arms articulate, so you're able to basically drop the trolley all the way down and put the pulleys directly underneath you so you can get a proper belt squat without it pulling you forward. Oh, well, looky here, I didn't notice that before. Anyway, I've gone through and I fixed the tipping issue, and now I'm gonna demonstrate how you do belt squats. As it is, I can't quite recommend it for belt squats just yet, but maybe get our ex and I can work on something together and make it happen, bro. Obviously, this tower has a lot of functionality beyond the things that I was able to create with other towers and my hacks. With these arms, the ability to articulate means that you can do stuff like lateral raises, you can do chest supported rows, you can do back supported tricep extensions, which are pretty freaking sweet, man. It is a super versatile tower, more so than the previous generations of towers. I'm super stoked to continue to use this in my home gym. If you're interested in buying one of these, check out my affiliate link in the description. Check out Gluck's video, check out Hybrid Resistance, use their affiliate links. I really don't care as long as you do something to support the community, because we can't do this without your support. I appreciate you watching. If you have any ideas that I missed, anything you want to see next time, let me know. That's it. Peace out, bro.